I would like everyone to close their eyes. It's 2 in the morning on a Tuesday night. You finally gave up on studying because your brain simply can't think this late, so what's the point of continuing? You have a huge exam tomorrow, and you feel like if you don't do well, your career track is done for. You wake up early to get in as much study time as possible before your exam. You take your exam. It was brutal. You can't even think straight. Your brain is so exhausted from it. You just want to go home and sleep. But guess what? You can't. You have another exam tomorrow night that you now have to cram for. You look at your planner and realize all of the work that you have for your other classes as well, and another exam coming up next week. Great. You feel overwhelmed thinking about all the things you have to do. You try to calm yourself and remind yourself to take it one thing at a time. But then you have a mental breakdown and call your mom crying because you're so tired. You're sick now from the sleep deprivation and stress, and you have so much to do. You don't know how you'll do it all or how you will do it well for that matter. But then, it's over. You made it, and you did well. You rest up and prepare, because in a couple weeks, this tsunami is about to hit again. You can open your eyes. This situation that I just described is a typical college situation that I think many of us can relate to. College can be very stressful, and sometimes you think why you're doing it all, but then you realize that each exam you take and paper you turn in, you're just one closer to graduating so that you can continue on to whatever it is that you want to do and live your life the way that you want to. I know for me, wanting to be a veterinarian, thinking about it all is really stressful because vet schools are very competitive and you feel like they want you to do everything that you can. But there are two main things that I think of as my main driving forces to motivating me through all of this right now. The first thing is my parents. My parents have always supported me and encouraged me to do what I'm passionate about. And growing up, I've seen the sacrifices that they have made so that I can live a happy and great life. So this has always given me such a strong intrinsic motivation to make them proud, even though I know that they'd be proud of me no matter what I did or how well I did it. The second thing is just my sheer passion for the field of veterinary medicine. The field is so diverse. I could specialize in clientele ranging from small animals, large animals, farm animals, exotics, wildlife, and I could specialize further to do things such as surgery, cardiology, oncology, and the list goes on. While keeping my options open, I think that what I want to specialize in is small animals and just work in a small animal hospital. I'm sure many of you know what this would entail because you likely have pets and have taken them to the vet, but if not, I will describe it. The typical day would include, general vet visits, like what we go to the doctor for, like shots or just general checkovers, but also I would see clients who come in who their owners just feel like something's off and they're just worried about it and want to get it checked out. As well, I would also be doing surgeries, and the surgeries would range from, the typical spays and neuters, and then another more common mash removals, but then I would also do more in-depth surgeries such as knee surgeries, exploratories, all kinds of things. So with this in mind, it's like every day would be something different, and it would be so exciting, like little puzzles trying to figure out the mysteries of what's going on, and it would never really seem like a job. People always ask me, how could you deal with euthanasias, and I know that this would be most likely the saddest and worst part of the job, but the rest of the job would be so exciting to me that it outweighs it all. Many people think of their pets as their children, and to them, they go to greater extents for their pets than they would themselves. I know for me personally, my dog is like my son, and so because of this, people really value their veterinarians. And I've always wanted to impact people and impact their lives, and being a veterinarian is like a double win because I would be helping the animals as well as the people. So yes, life can get very stressful now, and sometimes it's hard to keep going, but all I have to do is remember my goals and what I'll be doing, and it just really keeps me going. Thank you.